Hey guys!
Hi guys!
Alright, so it's that time again. SDCC 2017 reveals. But we had to do it different this year because there was just too few of them in rounds this time. Only 4 in most of them.
Well, the reason that they did this, they changed it up so that it went with like specific genre instead of just kind of in a big mix-up. Yeah. So with that, we kind of had to make one video instead of like a 2-second or 2-minute video.
Yeah, we had a very short video, so we decided to do it bi-weekly. Yeah. Funko has said that they will be doing reviews weekly Monday, Wednesday, and Friday throughout June and maybe into July. So that means 9, 10, maybe even more reveals left. And they also said that most of these products will be shared, which means that they will be sold in stores outside of the con. And if you don't know the date yet, SDCC will be July 20th through the 23rd. That's Thursday. It starts Thursday and runs through the week. Now, let's get into the reveals. So the first reveal was Star Wars. They started right off the bat with something a lot of people were going to be interested in. And I gotta say, some of them are fantastic. First off, we get Rogue One's Bodhi Rook. Now, this is one we've seen in the past in a glam, so we knew this one was coming. So here we go. We see that it is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. We also get a Rogue One Combat Assault Tank Trooper. Not a whole lot of there, just another trooper to add to your set there. We also get a 6-inch Supreme Leader Snoke, who's glow-in-the-dark, as well as holographic. And then finally, the holographic Princess Leia and R2-D2 2-pack, where Princess Leia is a hologram. Now, there are a few standouts within this set, and I think the first one we have to talk about is Snoke.
Absolutely. I really like him. I like that he's a 6-inch pop and he glows in the dark.
Yeah, holographic is always super awesome. I love all holographic pops, especially the Star Wars, because maybe Star Wars might be the only ones that I can think of or whatever. But we've seen a lot of them, and a lot of them are rare. And being that he's a 6-inch and a Snoke who's so mysterious.
That's right.
We still don't really know his origin.
I know. I hope we get a little bit more in the next movie that's coming out. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. I'm sure he's gonna play a pivotal role in this whole new sort of universe that they're building with 7, 8, 9. So really can't wait that. And I gotta have that one. I honestly, that's one of my favorite ones I want. So definitely gonna get that one. But it's not as cool.
No, it's not.
As a holographic Leia and R2. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with this, you probably know the scene in New Hope when R2 came there with the message, the little holographic message where Princess Leia was like, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope."
I know, it's so sweet. I really want this one. This 2-pack is definitely my favorite thus far for the Star Wars releases. I think that with her being holographic, it makes the most sense. I really like this one.
I do want to say, though, for Funko, very creative. There are some things in the reveal 2 and 3 that are lacking in creativity. Yes. This is the exact thing you should be coming out with San Diego Comic-Con.
Absolutely.
Creative. You're taking something from the movie.
Right.
It's an image and it's a memory as well for Carrie Fisher in her memoriam, I guess.
Right.
Being that she passed away. So that's one I know everybody's going to want.
Right. Well, this is what we expect from Funko for San Diego. It's kind of something different. It's very creative. We look forward to the creativity that comes out at San Diego Comic-Con, and this definitely fulfilled that.
That's synonymous for it, yep.
Day 2 was a Scott Pilgrim reveal, and we got a little bit more than Funko Pops. Up first, we got Scott with Sword of Destiny. Now, this is limited to 2,000 pieces. We're also getting Nega Scott, which is his evil alter ego. We're getting Roxy Richter. Now this one's limited to 2,500 pieces. We're getting a Rock Candy of Ramona Flowers, limited to 1,250 pieces. And then finally we're getting a Scott Pilgrim 3-pack of Dorbs. Now this is limited to 500 pieces, and it is all of the exclusives of Scott Pilgrim thus far. Yeah,
so a lot of Scott Pilgrim fans, I know that we're not necessarily on that board as far as what we're going to collect in Pops anyways. We like the movie, but we're not like necessarily going to buy on Pops. So it sort of surprises me that they had an entire reveal day.
I know, an entire day.
Pilgrim. The only thing I think of is Funko just can't get the license, I guess, to put these out, like, because they're always exclusive,
right,
I feel like. Now, there are a few outliers in this set, too. Nega Scott is the one that I think is the coolest, of course, like you said. That is his alter ego, his evil alter ego, where he's gray with the red eyes. That's kind of a must-have, I think.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't have a number piece, so it seems like that's going to be the one that's even going to be attainable, so that's good.
Now, the standout piece for me is the Rock Candy Ramona Flowers. I like the design of this. I like how her foot is kind of at an angle. I just really love the design.
Yeah, rock candies are... a lot of people like rock candies.
I like rock candies. They're kind of growing on me. I know you're not a huge fan of them, but...
That doesn't feel built for me, though.
Yeah, I feel like they're built more for females. I like them, and I'm probably going to have to pick some up. Hopefully, we'll get some more in the upcoming reveals.
Also, Roxy Richter is pretty awesome.
Oh, definitely.
But 2,500 pieces, I don't know. That's going to be rough.
Guys.
And then reveal 3 was Marvel. Okay, so Funko has, I guess, 4 licenses that are sort of the most important.
The 4 biggies.
The 4 biggies that are going to sell, right? You got Star Wars, you got Disney, you got Marvel, and you got DC. I feel like those are the ones that everybody wants to see the most.
Absolutely.
Of course, this year we're going to probably get some new ones like Nickelodeon, maybe TV series and stuff like that, which will be, I would say, are going to be up there. But Marvel's important, right?
Absolutely. I mean, Marvel and DC, they're kind of the 2 top dogs of the comic book realm, so you would hope that they would have good reveals.
I don't know if the Marvel reveal was that impressive. Now, they might have more reveals.
They might. I mean, we have possibly 9 to 10 more reveals, so we might have like a Marvel Day 2 reveal. Yeah,
Marvel Day 2.
Hopefully.
And we'll talk about some of the Marvel ones. Maybe one specific Marvel one that we want to see. I don't know if Funko had time to do it, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So the reveals that we got were Windpool with selfie stick. Now, this one isn't a whole lot different from the Toys R Us exclusive. The Toys R Us exclusive, it was basically the exact same thing. She was holding a cell phone and her pistol. The SDCC one, she's going to have a selfie stick, so her cell phone will be on a selfie stick. Not a gigantic change there.
No, definitely not. I feel like these are too similar to really say, oh, this is something super exciting. It's like, hey, I've got a phone. Oh, wait, let me shove it on a selfie stick.
But if I guess if you're a Windpool fan, you'd be super excited, but just for sort of the outside realm, that's not, I wouldn't say that's one that you'd have to have over the regular Windpool or anything like that, or unmasked Windpool. We're also getting a Windpool rock candy once again. Rock candies are awesome.
I like this one. She's just in this power stance. I think this is going to be a very
it's the first time we're getting a Windpool as a rock candy, I believe. I don't think she's in something else, so collect your rock candies away, get more Marvel. Then we're also getting a red She-Hulk. Now, I know I said Hulk. Every time we do, I remember seeing comments on a video not long ago when we were talking about She-Hulk, and people were like, Hulk. I know, we say Hulk like Hawk, I'm sorry.
It's a dialect thing, y'all. Get over it.
Red She-Hulk. Okay, so that is a good one, I think.
Definitely. I like this one. I like the design. I think a lot of people are going to dig this and really want this one.
I mean, it is a variant. It is just a repaint. I don't know how excited you are about repaints, but technically this one is sort of a different character.
Yeah, this one makes sense to be repainted.
It does make sense. I'd like to see a compound one of this too, where we originally got a long time ago the compound Hulk, where he was half red and half green.
Yeah,
just for the fun
definitely.
Of it. I'd like to see She-Hulk in that as well. And they also revealed a Captain America Bucky cap. Of course, this is Bucky Barnes. If you saw Winter Soldier, you know who Bucky Barnes is. He was the sidekick of Captain America and then becomes Captain America later. Now, his suit's a little different. He actually has like a black bottom that comes up to the regular Captain America suit. Very plain, very boring. And then this is what they chose for the exclusive. So, I would say, if you're a Bucky fan, if you're a Captain fan, I mean, I'm a Captain America fan, but this isn't something I'm, like, impressed with.
No, I mean, all they did was repaint his pants, so it's kind of like, do I really want to spend one of my exclusives on this one, or do I kind of want to hold back and see what happens?
The only thing I would say about this, I think would have been a much better exclusive, like, again, these are all license issues that we can't talk on because we don't know what Funko's issues are with license. Sometimes they can do things, sometimes they can't. Sometimes they're forced into doing things. You know how it goes. But what I would have really liked to have seen, like, the Secret Empire's Captain America, the Hydra Captain America. That would have been a lot better. You could have just done another repaint. It would have been the same body, everything, and then just done the Hydra logo on it. Yeah, I know he's universally hated amongst people, including me.
That's
I mean,
true.
He kind of completely went against what Captain America is, but I guess we're going to have to wait till the end of the comic to see what the deal is. They keep telling us, the authors keep telling us, just hold on, just wait. And we're all like, okay,
just
make it quick.
hold on, get to the end, guys.
But nonetheless, it would have been a cool sort of memorabilia of a time in comics, and they probably should have gone with that instead of this one, I think. But that's just my personal opinion. And then finally, for the last reveal in Marvel, we get Tony Stark holding the Iron Man helmet. This is one that we've seen a long time ago, too. This was a leak coming out of, I can't remember. I think it was coming out of Asia, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was.
So we've seen it. This one's cool. I think this one's neat.
I like this one. I think a lot of people are going to really dig this. I mean, him holding his Iron Man helmet, that is super cool. I like the creativity in this one. This is part of the San Diego Comic-Con stuff that we like to see, the standout pieces.
Yeah, this is sort of like what we've seen with Daredevil, his helmet being held by Punisher. Also, we had a Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War holding a locust head.
That's right, we did.
Which is sort of like that, too. Pretty cool. Obviously, the dimensions are way off.
Absolutely. I mean, his helmet is really, really tiny, and we all know Tony Stark has a big head, so that's definitely not going to fit.
But nonetheless.
I mean, the idea behind it is really cool.
It is really cool. So, I dig that one. I would say out of all the Marvel ones, besides She-Hulk, that is one that I might be going after.
I'm definitely going after this one.
So that was the first week of reveals. Now, we said that we were going to talk about a Marvel character that wasn't on here that we'd like to see. You guys probably know what I'm talking about if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy. If you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, please go away and go see the movie. We want Yondu with his
Mary Poppins umbrella!
Yes, that would be an awesome one.
Oh my
We know
gosh,
licenses, maybe you can't say like Mary Poppins, Yondu, or whatever.
But you could say like Yondu flying.
With umbrella.
Yondu with umbrella.
Or just Yondu, because we didn't even get a Yondu from Volume 2. That would be a really special one, but I don't know if Funko had the time to do it. They probably didn't.
Probably not, but that one's going to be so funny. We need that in the future somehow. Somehow Funko needs to work that out so we can get it.
I would love to see one in maybe an upcoming Marvel Collector Corps or whatever.
Definitely.
Where he's on a clear stand where he's holding the umbrella.
I was thinking
That would be awesome. I would really, really love that.
I would too. Or actually holding his arrow because it's the thing that he whistles in the umbrella.
Yeah,
but you know what we mean.
Yeah, but I think if you did the umbrella, it would make sense.
It would make a great crossover.
It would make a great crossover, but whatever. So with that said, a question for you guys in the comments. Do you like how they're doing these reveals, where they're going all one series or one genre each day? They're not mixing it up like they have in the past. Also, a note, they're doing very little other stuff.
Right.
It's almost all pops. A few Dorbs, a few rock candies, but that's it. We haven't got a Hikari yet.
Not
yet. Which is kind of interesting.
Which we might have a day of Hikaris in the future. We don't really know because this is a new format to us, so we'll have to wait and see on that.
I'd like to see some action figures. Specifically the Batman 66 ones.
Yes!
I want to see some exclusives of those. Maybe a red Batmobile or whatever. You know, go that route.
Right.
That's what I want to see. Or maybe even some different little figures of the 66 Batman. So that's what I'd like to see. I'm hoping that's what they'll do, but obviously I think it's a good idea to sort of stick with the pops. And if this is your first year doing San Diego Comic-Con Funko Pop hunting, just know that most of these will be shared with stores like Hot Topic, Barnes & Noble, Walmart.
Right.
You name it. GameStop, FYE, you name the store, they'll probably have 1, 2, maybe even more of these pops in their store on that Thursday. Of course, when it gets closer, we'll do videos and Funko Pop
We will help you as much as we possibly can find the pops that you really want.
And of course, if you guys don't know about the Facebook that we run, Funko Pop Hunters on Facebook, we got a community of people that help each other out find when things are posted. And it's a great site to be on the night before San Diego Comic-Con. I can assure you that.
Definitely.
Alrighty guys, so we will see you next week when the next 3 reveals come out. Unless something's really, really cool and we have to talk about it.
I mean, if it's something we have to talk about that day, we will see you that day.
Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.